Hello guys, hope you are doing great and enjoying our podcast. So here we are with a brand new podcast on youth empowerment. As the fact says, 50 to 60% of India is youth. So if youth will be empowered, India will be empowered. I know you might have seen many videos on youth empowerment, but trust me, if you connect with us, this will be a great change for you. And here we are beginning with our session with our beloved Shrikant Gupta sir. He is the founder of IICS and Life and Skill Development Coach. So we begin with the session. Hello sir. So one of the major problems youth is facing as we are empowering them, so we'll start with the major problem, that is distraction. Personally, I feel that distraction is one thing which stop us from doing great things. So what do you have to say about this?
This is one of the major issues that the youth have, and that is called distraction. You used the right word here. What is the reason behind this distraction? So if we go to the root cause of it, the youth has distraction because they don't have direction, they don't have purpose, they don't have mission, they don't have where they have to reach, they don't have clarity about their life. So as they don't have direction, they go towards distraction, and every distraction destroys the individual's life. So the questions are, what kind of distraction this could be? This could be mobile distraction, this could be external distraction, this could be getting influenced with the things which are not related to their life to bring a development in their life. So the beautiful part, how the youth can avoid distraction, is to create the direction. The first thing, that the youth should create a direction in life. If the youth is directed, the life will be transformed. I would like to give an example or the quote of Swami Vivekananda. Once he said that if I have 100 youth, the powerful youth, directed youth, mission-oriented youth, I can bring the new India. I can develop a new India. So direction should be there. Every youth must think this, that we have infinite energy within. We have the infinite spirit within. So where our energy should go? Muskan, I would like to give you a beautiful fact here, that where our energy goes and intention goes, accordingly the future flows. So if the energy will go into the right direction, we will have a right direction. If the energy will go into the wrong direction, we will have a wrong destination. So to avoid distraction, we must have a direction, we must have a mission, we must have a purpose. And the purpose should be so powerful to be a personality. And the distraction naturally will be avoided. Distraction will just be removed from the path automatically if we have the direction.
This is so true, sir. Right directions, avoid distractions. So I feel one of the major reasons of distraction is nowadays the change in environment, the change in work environment and home environment. So how do a person cope up with that?
Definitely. These are the two most important environment. First of all, I would like to tell you that our attitude, our behavior and our lifestyle is based on 3 E's. That is called our education system, our environment and experiences which we have in our life. So here you have talked about environment. So the home environment, if there will be harmony in the home, there will be harmony in the system. So harmony in the home gives us something inside to do great. If I am not happy at home, how will I be happy at the workplace? But the same time, because maximum we invest our time either at home or at the workplace. 1/3 of our life goes into workplace only, means out of 24 hours, 8 hours minimum we give to our work. If we are not happy at workplace, we will bring that stress or distraction to our home also. So home environment and work environment should be in harmony. So if home environment will be great, we will have a great work environment. If we are enjoying while working at workplace, then we will have harmony at the home. So we cannot separate both. They are somehow connected to each other. So take care of the home environment, automatically will take care of your work environment. Take care of the work environment, that work environment take care of automatically the home environment. This is one example I will give you. Second, when you are at your work environment, do your work with all honesty, integrity and devotion. So that honesty, integrity and devotion in work will bring a satisfaction into your heart. And when you will have satisfaction into your heart, you will reach home with all happiness and harmony. And the moment you will reach with all happiness and harmony at home, the all family members who are with you at that time too will feel that happiness and harmony in themselves too. So this is vice versa. Same time, if you are with happiness and harmony at home, you will be excited to go to workplace, and the moment you will go to workplace with that excitement, you will execute something great at workplace.
So this is really great. So balance is really important in life, whether it is work environment or home environment.
Very true, very true. You are just getting the right, the essence of my answers.
Yes, sir. So one thing I want to ask you, that with this environment change, that people have really faced a problem about time management, and this is not a problem in COVID. That has been a problem from early situations only. So how can you manage your time?
Oh wow. First of all, I would like to start with a quote, and you will like it. The time management is not a clock management. It is a life leadership. If you know how to manage your time, you can manage your life. So time management means life management. And I would like to say further that time is greater than money. Time is greater than anything else, because the moment the time passes, it will never come back. Can't we buy our yesterday, even if we pay billions of dollars or rupees? No.
We cannot.
So the time which has gone, it has gone. So I would like to give a beautiful metric over here. It could be a technical answer of mine, but this is the only way. Although I will share with you some other ways of time management, but this is one of the greatest metric I am sharing with you, that the time management should be divided into 4 different metrics. How will you manage? Because time management means your activity management. Because whatever, even if you are sleeping, that is also an activity. If you are working, an activity. If you are eating, an activity. If you are studying, an activity. Yes or no?
Yes.
So your all activities should be divided into 4 different grades. The first grade we call is the important and urgent. Make the list of all the activities which are very important and urgent for the day that you cannot avoid. This is the first. And the answer of it, do it now. Remember, either it's now or never. But the same opportunity never comes forever. So this is the first thing that we should take care of. Second is important but not urgent. Important but not urgent. Your electricity bill, you have to pay. It's important but not urgent. You have a grace period of 7 days, 8 days. Agree or not?
Yes.
Some of your assignments, as you are a medical student, some of your assignments, you get it and you get a grace period of 7 days, 10 days to complete it. That is also important but not urgent. Agree or not?
Yes.
So in that case, decide when to do it. This is the solution of it. Make a list of your schedule that when you are going to complete that. Third, urgent but not important. Some of the activities which are very urgent to do but not important means you can delegate it to someone else. Because this answer which I am giving you today, it is based on, like you can say, the students can benefit, professionals can benefit, the working people can benefit, employees or the employers can benefit. Anybody can get benefited for this answer I am giving you. So third is called urgent but not important. Thus such kind of activity should be asked in such a way like, whom should I delegate it? Who else can do this work? And the fourth is not important, not urgent. You are putting your photograph on Facebook and keep on watching it. Oh my god, I have only 10 likes. Oh my god, I have only 100 likes. You are keep watching, you are just observing it. Instagram, you are putting your photograph and you are following. Oh my god, only few people have seen. You are getting what
Yes.
I'm trying to say. This is not either important, neither or not urgent. So dump it. The moment you have dropped it, just leave it. Your task is over. So this is one point. Second, I will give you a philosophical answer of it. That time for everything should be in its time. And place for everything should be in its place. Believe me, This is one of the greatest principles. If you start to follow, your whole life will get transformed like anything. Time for everything. Everything should be in its time. If I have exercise time 5 to 6, I will do exercise 5 to 6, 100%. If I have this particular time for my study, I will 100% study on that particular time. So the time for everything should be in its time. Place for everything should be in its place. Do you have your car keys at the right place? Do you have your scooty key at the right place? Do you have your hanky at the right place? Do you have your shoes at the right place? When you are asking for a jacket, Mama, where's my jacket? You ask all the time. It means that you are not disturbing at that time. You are disturbing others too, because it was your thing that you had to keep at the right place. If this water bottle at my home on my table and I finish it fully, this is my moral responsibility to fill it and keep it at the same place where it should be. Agree?
Yes.
That is our responsibility. So the moment you will understand it, we call it organizing the time and organizing the things. This is the second one. So the first 10, follow the 4 matrix formula. Second is time for everything. Everything should be in its time. Place for everything. Everything should be in its place. And the third, keep a journal of yours. Maintain a diary for everyday tasks. That these are the tasks 100% I have today. Today is the day. There is no tomorrow. So this task which I have made the list today, I will complete it. I won't sleep until I complete my task. You will have a great happiness. You will have a great energy inside, and that's the only way of time management.
So this was really great, and that I feel and everybody feel that if you have time management, you can achieve great success and great heights. So follow the 4 matrix and the fundas you have told. Thank you so much, sir, for such thought-provoking ideas for empowering the youth. So connect with us for better, greater and higher way of living. Thank you, guys.